Right, quick word about the competition. So we'll bring it back this month. I'm starting to get more organised. All I need is your date of birth in the comments, either here or on the post on Facebook. And I will pull it at the end of the month and we'll see who wins. Thank you for listening. 30th of April 2021. Now I have to admit I've still got that white lines going through my head, so there's somebody with an issue with drugs and it's really worrying me. So you know who you are. Just watch yourselves. So Astro DJ, I need another song to clear it out my head, please. So is it Judy? Judy in the Sky with Diamonds? I think it's Judy. Anyway, I will look it up and find out. So there may be a Judy that's passed. If it is Judy, I'm not sure. It's one of those things where you say to a child, if you look up at the sky, that star is the person that passed. So that might be relevant to more than one of you. Today is the Empress card, so it's about pregnancy, mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children, argumentative women, strong women, single women. She is all the queens in one. She's abundant, she's happy, a social butterfly, except when she's in the reverse. She has a connection to the military. March the 31st in America, 11th of November in Great Britain. So you got yourself in a mental prison. You can't see a way out. There is one, but you don't want to take that one. And it's the only way out. So don't kid yourself. Get out of that mental prison. If you can't take the way out that's given to you, then you have to forget it. There's no point in overthinking it. That's the way things are at the minute. 8 weeks is mentioned. There was an opportunity that the Spirit gave you. A gift of a new beginning. A new home, a new job, a new career, starting a new business. Any new business that's started will pay off in a year. And it seems very strange at this time for him to say that. It also includes your emotional security. So anything started now, if you choose to nurture it and take it, it will pay off. It is also sometimes a proposal. So they want you to take it. But there is issues here. Perhaps mum's not happy about it. Or your wife. Or the mother of your children. A significant woman in your life. I know for me this is my daughter. But it all depends on who this woman is. It's arguments with this woman. And nothing can grow in barren lands. So you need to move on and take your cup of love elsewhere. Go from stormy waters to calmer ones 6 weeks. Because this is over. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Something has to end, and maybe a passing. But Spirit always reminds you that if it is a passing, that's only the shell. He's still there. The love never dies. So there is an ending. Someone may feel like they've been stabbed in the back. But it's their own fault in some ways because they didn't put the boundaries in place. They didn't see things from a different angle. They played the martyr or the victim to get something they wanted, or let others do that to them. It's a karmic situation where there are secrets and hidden enemies. Those born on the 12th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Number 4, and Pisces energy. It's coming out of limbo. No longer saying yes when you really mean no, because that breeds contempt. Unconditional love of a water sign, probably a male, but because it's not a private read, this could be a very mature water sign female. But this is unconditional love, and you have to love yourself as much as you love others. You're not protected in this situation, and that's maybe why you've got this mental prison. You have received bad advice, possibly from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius man, misdiagnosis from doctors, priests, lawyers, somebody who's very detached, and this can be a violent man. So if you're female, there may be 2 people in your life. One that's not good for you, who stabbed you in the back, and one that loves you unconditionally. Or there may be 2 parts of the same man, because he can love you unconditionally but still be a violent man. So, I'm going to put these over here so I can get at them. So Pisces energy is negative. Well, maybe not, because you are seeing things differently, or you have to see things differently. But it's really about starting something new, the gift that Spirit keeps giving. The 12 may have been a negative situation and now it's not. Because you're seeing things differently. But the 3rd or the 30th is definitely not a good day today. Not feeling very sociable, not in the right place. Yeah, somebody's been lying, deceiving, thieving, getting away with something for far too long. Groundhog Day. Every day has been the same. And there is a King of Wands here that needs to take action. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody, this is an action man. This is somebody who knows what he wants and he goes to get it. And this is a new beginning. Yeah, a chapter is ended with this situation with the mother-in-law, mother of your children, etc. It's travel now to the object of your desire, be the persons, things, or events, or the internet. Those born on the 21st, living or past, if your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Again, action needs to be taken now to move forwards to what you really want. 8 of Pentacles, putting a lot of effort in. You have to put effort into this and you have to work hard towards it. Work is paying off. Communications, like emails, via the internet, Capricorn energy, but it's 8 years needing to put the effort in. Or you have put the effort in to this thing that is dead. It didn't work. It's not worth putting any more effort into it. Yeah, there's an injustice here. And that's why you've stayed so long. It's not fair to anyone, the situation that's going on. There's probably addictions, which is probably why I kept getting the white lines again this morning. So it's drugs, alcohol, gambling, shopaholics, chocoholics, addicted to a way of life, the old way of doing things, finding it really hard not to get out of that process. It's also Libra energy. The number 11 is massively important in a negative way, but it is the lines in the marital herb. So there may be no passion there now. And this is a big shock. This is rocking somebody's world. It's a blessing in disguise though, because like I said, they may feel stabbed in the back, but they're not dead. It's arguments, accidents, losses within the home, people moving out of the home, money problems, water and electrical problems. But it is a blessing in disguise. Those born on the 16th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. And Judgment Day has arrived. So it's about clearing the decks, burning everything down to the ground and beginning again, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. It may be Christmas time, because on this one they've got reindeer. There's medical issues that will be settled. Dental problems sometimes come up with this, and it's something that's over and dealt with and settled. The settlement of a long-standing problem and or fresh start. Those born on the 20th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. But again, it's on the gentleman who is possibly violent, cutting away everything that no longer serves him in his life, and he's come up again at the bottom of the deck. So he is cutting out what is no longer serving him. But it could be a medical issue with a doctor. Somebody's made a wrong diagnosis, and that will be sorted and settled. The patience will pay off. Eventually your ships will come in. There's 2 dogs left in the past. Those born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February. And this person needs to take action to separate from a partnership. Perhaps it's a business partnership and set out on their own. Or separate from a job and start their own business. Or it could well be that they separate from someone that they've been in a relationship with to start again. Somebody's slinging themselves into work, so living to work instead of working to live. Spirit don't like that. There is issues with the abdomen and the intestines, hospital doors, etc. Virgo is mentioned. Those born on the 9th or the 27th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It's being stuck or moving down the wrong path, and spirit aren't there to guide you because you're not listening, so you will stumble and fall if you're not careful. And that's to do with ending this chapter. Something needs to be over. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Take the action to move forwards and to calmer waters. That's my Dick Whittington card. He left the village with everybody laughing at him behind his back because he thought the streets of London were paved with gold. They weren't. So what? He was disappointed. But he didn't let that faze him, and he carried on with his dream and became the Lord Mayor of London anyway. So that's what you have to do. Take action, feel the fear, and do it anyway. Jump off that cliff and make your wings on the way down. Moving on to calmer waters. I was born on the 22nd, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. It may be a bolt from the blue like this shock. And you have to stop being stubborn, stop being greedy, stop holding on to people and situations. If they're yours and you let go, they'll always come back. If they're not meant to be yours, they're not meant to be yours. But don't bury your feelings. Say how you feel, put your cards on the table and let go with love. It's releasing your hold on the outcome of a situation, the old way of doing things. Greed. Again, work is a massive factor. Somebody needs new shoes. There's no repair in a situation, but you can begin again. There's wisdom now. Those born 1951 plus or minus 12 February to February are involved somewhere. The animal totems are the stoat, the fox, the deer, the owl and the rabbit. So there's a chance here if you put the effort in. That's 3 times we've had him. He is very, very confused. I don't think he's normally feels violent, but he is feeling very violent at this time. If you are anywhere near a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius man, be very careful how you treat him. It's also any male who is very detached now and ready to cut things out of their lives. But he's very confused because of this shock. I think maybe he's fell in love and it's a bit of a shock. But there is passionate communications. Gentlemen, start your engines. Be prepared for anything because there is judgment day again. Something is going to be razed to the ground so that you can begin again. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes, or in this case, the dolphin rising out of the water. The dolphin may have some meaning for you. The dolphin for me does. Some of you have seen him before. This is my dolphin that my dad made for me a long, long time ago. So, we'll pop him there for the phoenix rising. Yeah, there is someone patiently waiting for their ships to come in. The spirit telling me, if you wait for something too long, spend too long in the waiting process, you miss the chance. So, if you thought about having kids and you waited till you could afford them, you never have them. If you think you're too old, you're not. If you think you're not good enough, do it anyway. Try it anyway. You never know. With this card here, it's worth the risk. It's better knowing than never knowing. Somebody's drowning their sorrows in drink. Perhaps 3 chaps together. Somebody's lost hope. All hope in the situation. There's money hidden from you in valuables or property. Possibly that's what's holding you back. There's a lot of fighting. A military man possibly having a negative energy on a situation. A constant companion is leaving. There is problems within the home and family life. Perhaps repairs need doing, but I think it's more than that, don't you? But positive messages are coming your way. So be prepared. And there will be a lot of talk about this. Group discussions, family discussions. But she's sat there being talked to. Nobody's talking at her, sorry. Nobody's actually including her in the decisions about her life. It's your life. It's your chance to decide what you want and move on from this. Nobody else matters. And that's not in a selfish way. It's just that when are you going to live your own life? When are you going to be happy? Yeah, this thing that's going on in your head, this mental prison, is because you know the chaos and conflict that's going to take place. But a new life is waiting for you. The truth must be told. Be ready for anything. Be alert, be aware. Because you can survive this, and when you do, there is a land of milk and honey at the end of it. A higher power is at work, divine timing. Your ancestors have been working on this for a very long time. Contracts have been signed before you were born. To the sea. To a body of water or across it. And you have to imagine, because everything that is real in this world began as a thought. Imagine your future and make it happen. Something is about to change. Someone may be moving home, or there may be a burden taken off your back. Chiron, it's time to heal from whatever that is, where you were stabbed in the back. That ending. From where the wound is where you heal yourself and others. Number 8 may be important. And it's the Hanged Man. So again, stop saying yes when you really mean no. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Healing must take place before you're able to deal with this matter. So, in the case of this situation, say it was a business, you have to separate from one partner, heal, because no matter whether it was a bad situation or not, you still have to heal before you begin the next one. So there will be a period of healing, and then you can go forward to whatever it is you want. Chiron is not a planet, but a comet with a unique orbit. It travels through the entire zodiac over approximately 51 years. So if you're anywhere near 51, you could have been going through this. Chiron is the Greek word for man-horse. In myth, Chiron, the centaur, the wisest of all creatures. So, Sagittarius, or possibly those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February. The wisest of all creatures was the wounded healer, the self-enlightened shaman. He was wounded in the flank, so somebody may have a limp or an issue with an old injury. And was almost crippled, but was rehabilitated from his wound and sickness to pursue the healing arts through the guidance of Apollo, god of light. For astrologers, Chiron has a special purpose as a bridge between inner and outer planets, a bridge between the animal and the human world, the wisdom that lies in both life forms. In the chart, Chiron place shows transition, linking the mundane to the extraordinary. So have a look at your birth chart, see where Chiron is, and then see which sign is in it, and watch that video. This heavenly body takes us on a journey through our darkness. Yes, definitely. Lost my place now. Where's it gone? Life forms. In the chart, Chiron's place shows transition linking the mundane to the extraordinary. This heavenly body takes us on a journey through our darkness, where we pass through to the next side with strength we did not realise we had until we pass through that black place. So you can survive. Chiron has a relationship to the two astrological signs of Virgo, which is about health, which we had the Hermit. Health, well-being, physical well-being, so get yourself strong. And Sagittarius, consciousness and spiritual well-being. Chiron lords over matters of health, illness and disease, and especially how they relate to our personal journey through life. One must see darkness before they see light. One must experience sickness before there is lasting health. Chiron also represents resurrection, so has some relationship to the Christ figure or the wounded healer, which is the Christ figure there, and the resurrection, which is, where's he gone? The dolphin. Is he at the bottom of the deck? I know it's there because we pulled the dolphin, didn't we? Anyway. This card is great transformation, therefore in many ways you are rising from the swamp. Chiron's energy says that once we are able to heal ourselves, we can also take this gift or wound and learn how to restore others. So in some way, you going through this process and healing yourself, you will also be able to help others to heal themselves. We can mend our wounds when we embrace the process and understand the gift of illness or dysfunction. Chiron is also an expert in alchemy, which gives us the ability to transform the mundane into the marvellous. Chiron is a blending of energies of Saturn, Uranus, meaning we know we don't just throw out the old. There is wisdom there, but you should also embrace the bold and new. In keeping with this, Chiron also governs quantum physics, medicine and astrology. When this card turns up in a reading, it can indicate health matters or issues with a medical nature may be of concern. This matter may have to do with health concerns, most especially any emotional healing that is needed. At this time, you may find yourself visiting or having interactions with health facilities or any place that has to do with the healing of the body, mind or spirit. This is also a time of teaching and learning, so schools may figure in. Certain sorrows of the deep past will resurface, so be careful of repeating old patterns. These will tend to resurface unless you face them directly, which is what Spirit's been saying, isn't it? The reason we keep going through all the shit is because we refuse to face things head on. The pain will just continue. This is an awakening time where we can resolve things and have a new life. The symbol for Charon is the key, so you have the key to your own freedom. And this card says that you have the key to open the right doors at your asking. To do this, you will have to work with the wounded or the downtrodden in some way. So if this is true, it is now time for you to save yourself and others. Because in saving yourself, you are saving others, even if you don't realise it. A bridge between the tangible and intangible. Shamanism, facing yourself, journeys, the higher mind, religious ideas. Heeding the call, deep listening, being bold, a journey through your darkest hour, spiritual growth after abandonment. A difficult or painful passage, deep inner healing, therapy, having to seek medical aid quickly and unexpectedly, medical tests, homeopathic medicines, chiropractors, issues with the spine, bones and also the internal organs, the need to heal or be healed, a wounding of trust, accidents, falls, someone getting hurt, feeling the pain of others, healing or teaching others via your own pain, empathy, kindness, duty, responsibility, unnecessary worry, where we started off, because really you know the answer, the only way out, you just don't want to take it. Tedium, job changes in connection with self-healing, publishing in the areas of alternative health or tradition, medicine, home remedies, or learning about health benefits through the natural world, writing, being out in nature, the colours green, brown, and survival. So you will survive. This is a healing process, contemplation, medicine, illness, grief, but redemption. Stop saying yes when you really mean no and heal yourself. You can only clean up your side of the street. You can't clean up other people's messes. Thanks for listening.